All right, I quit my job, day 3. I have not went officially crazy yet. I'm hanging in there. So, as you heard yesterday, my spiritual quest to California slash New Mexico didn't quite go as I had planned, but I was able to get back early enough yesterday to do some hardcore meditating last night, and then especially today. I got up at 6 a.m. today, took the dogs for a walk on the river. We watched the sunrise. That was amazing. I've never done that in my entire life, and I've seen the sunrise accidentally staying up too late, but I've never actually intentionally naturally got up and went out to take the dogs for a nice, beautiful walk. And there was really nice people out that early in the morning. I quite enjoyed it. I'll have to do it again. I think I might do it again tomorrow. So today I had my first telephone call as the CEO of my new company. That felt pretty amazing. I felt like Sookie when she realized that she had superpowers. Actually, I felt like Danielle when she realized she had superpowers, but it reminded me of that show. And I went down, when I did the call, I went down to the river because I wanted to be by the water, because I want my company to be near the beach. I want to live by the beach and be able to work from the beach, do phone calls from the beach. And so I wanted to feel, excuse me, well, I don't know what that was. I wanted to feel what it would feel like being by the water working. And so the call went well. TBC. That's all I can give you right now, but it went well. And so the plan is tomorrow morning. So my managers think that so I told them Thursday that they're not to be surprised if I quit. They don't know that I actually did quit yet, but after giving it lots and lots and lots of thought all weekend, I'm definitely quitting. And it's so exciting. I'm creating this reality that serves me. Law of attraction. This is Danielle's universe. And I'm not going to sit there and... No. I don't... Like I said before, my speaker just turned off. Anyway, so the plan is tomorrow. I think our security office opens at 6 a.m. I'm going to go up there. I plan to get there when they open and turn in my badge. And I'm going to send a nice email to my managers and let them know that it was a pleasure knowing them and working with them, but I won't be returning, and I'll be free, bitch! Not to call anybody a bitch, but you know what I mean. I'm really excited. I feel like I'm really stepping in to this role as the CEO, and I'm excited to watch myself grow and how things unfold, and everybody will be able to watch the whole thing on YouTube, and you'll be able to see me vulnerable. And I know I'm putting myself out there doing this, but it's necessary. It's necessary for me to make sure that I'm being authentic. I don't want you to just see that was one thing that used to hold me back when I was doing music and doing the whole Lega-C thing, as I'd only give you like the perfected final product, but you didn't get to see the process. And I get it that, yeah, we're supposed to, show our best work and all that good stuff. But I also want to be an inspiration to people. Oh, yeah, also this is day 8, no drinking, vegan, day 8. So we can officially say week 2. Week 2, we don't even have to count in days anymore. We can count weeks. We're on week 2. I went to Whole Foods today and I got some brown rice because I was craving some carbs. Got some brown rice. I made some pasta salad. It had some not wheat pasta. Maybe it was wheat pasta. Whatever the brown pasta is. It was organic and dairy free and all that kind of stuff. And I put green olives, carrots, all the different colors of carrots. You should follow my Instagram and you can see the pictures, Danielle to the max. I'll put a link down below. God, I'm actually promoting socials again. That feels crazy. I haven't done that in over 5 years. I have like 9 followers on there. It's like straight up family, but I deleted all my Lega-C stuff. I'm going to do a longer video. You know what? Now we can do it right now. Who cares? You know what? We'll do it right now because it's been on my heart today. So a lot of you are probably wondering why I stepped away from music. And yeah, we can sit here and say I was in a bad place, I was in a dark place, but I want to tell you the truth. Um, well, I've said this before, but I'll tell you like the nitty gritty details. So when I was doing music and I was rapping, I know I was very confident in my rapping skills. Like that was never an issue. I knew I was good. I knew my music was good, but I didn't really know how to promote it. I guess it was like hard for me to promote it because it felt, I don't know, like bragging. So I like kind of wanted somebody else to do that for me. And I know that sounds strange, but it was just very uncomfortable for me to promote my own music. I wanted somebody else to do that. I also didn't know that I had the power to film my own videos and do all that other stuff. So anyway, I met at that time, I would say my twin soulmate. And his name was Tim. We went to high school together. He played football. A lot of you have met him. He's in a couple of my videos, just in the background, not doing anything major. He was at the Tech Nine concert. He met Tech Nine. Who else did he meet at that? Chris Calico, Stevie Stone, MGK. Anyway, we did a lot of fun shit together. And so like I said in a previous video, we were going to take over the world and not have he was going to quit his real job and we were going to do Lega-C full time and just, do everything. So he became my manager and got me really, really far. And then I found out that he had a super bad drug addiction to what I thought at the time was just, what he told me was just pain medication and opiates. And then later and I don't know if it was like this in the beginning. I don't know when this started. He told me, but there was a lot of stuff that wasn't truthful, and not to just put his stuff all out there, but he got addicted to heroin. I walked in on him in the bathroom, and yeah, he was in there shooting up. This is hard. So anyway, yeah, I confronted him and kind of freaked out and called his family, and I didn't feel like they reacted the way that I wanted them to react. It's not anybody's fault. I'm not blaming anybody, and I don't have anything bad to say about anybody. I love his family, and I miss them a lot. It's probably in the past, but I hope one day I get to talk to his kids again. Anyway, that was really hard, and because I depended on him so much with what we were doing with music, his addiction, and I paid for him to go to rehab a couple of times. He went to rehab on his own before as well. Eventually, I couldn't, at that time, where I was at spiritually, it's not his fault, but I wasn't evolved enough to do things on my own. And I felt like connected to him, and everything that he did, I took it personally. Like if he was doing drugs, like, what am I not doing that? What are you not happy? I just thought everything was my fault. And he never said that. That was just something that I just felt like, because he would lie a lot, and I would feel like it was something that I was doing. So long story short, he passed away, and I'll tell you, that was really hard, and I've cried about it so much. I actually made a long video a week ago today. I made a long video about this, and I bawled my eyes out, and it won't upload. And it's probably for the better, because my head's like way down here. I didn't set the camera up very good at all. So it's probably for the better that it won't upload. But if it ever does, then it's meant to be. But anyway, I'm trying really hard not to get too emotional here, because that's not what this is about. But where I was at that point, I felt like I died. I felt like a part of me died. And I attached so much of Lega-C to him that I felt like Lega-C died. And so he wasn't even passed away yet, but he was well into his addiction. And so I decided to go back to college, and I just sort of was like, oh, I don't want to do music. And I actually thought that if I quit doing music and I became a square in society, that he would quit doing drugs. And I was like, if you quit doing drugs by the time I graduate, then we can get back together. And I legitimately would have done that. Obviously, that didn't work. He actually died a couple of weeks after I graduated. And I was dating somebody else at the time. That relationship was just a total shit show, really, to try to, I guess, try to numb the pain that I was feeling that I hadn't dealt with from Tim and Lega-C and all that stuff. So my heart is open now. Anyway, so I said all that to say that I thought that would make me happy. I thought, well, number one, I tried to change somebody else. You can't do that. I learned that the hard way. Happiness comes from within. I tried to change somebody else. Number two thing I learned is everything that you want to do and everything that you need to make you happy, you already possess it. You don't need anybody else to do that. And gosh, number three, biggest thing that I've learned lately is if you're not busy working on your reality and your dream, you're busy working on somebody else's. And I realized this whole engineering was cool. I mean, there are a lot of good things about it, and maybe I'll do a video about pros and cons of engineering. I'm not feeling like talking about that right now, because I'm like, that reminds me of work. I'm so happy to say that I don't have to go to work tomorrow and the weekend continues, and I'm on this healthy lifestyle, and I feel so free. I love it. So anyway, I know I have a lot of hard work to do, and I have a feeling I'm about to get really, really busy. But I embrace it because I know this path is what I'm meant to do. Again, urban air mobility, hashtag not flying cars, coming to a city near you. And anyway, so anyway, I just realized that I was doing all these things, and you guys, I was sitting at work and my heart would just start jumping. I think I was having like mini heart attacks. My heart would just be like boom, boom, like out of nowhere, like bouncing out of my chest. That was my body screaming for attention. Pay attention. This is not your life. I was around, and I met some really nice people at work, and I'll keep in touch with a lot of them, but I was also around a lot of negative energy. Oh my gosh. So much negative energy to the point where I stopped talking to everybody and I just put my headphones in, and for 8 hours a day I would just listen to like Infinite Waters or anything I could find spiritual on YouTube, and quit talking. If somebody wanted to talk to me, they had to physically like tap me or look me in my eyes, otherwise I wouldn't know they're talking to me. I'd pull a headphone out. What'd you say? Because it was where my alarm would go off, I would cry in the morning. I would be in the shower crying. I dreaded my day. And there was a lot of bad things that happened, but even on good days, because there was a lot of good that happened at my job as well. And I get it, if people like their job, and I'm not knocking anybody that wants to stay at their job or wants to stay where I was at, but that just wasn't me. It wasn't me because I knew that this isn't what I was meant to do. Nobody knew this stuff. I want to talk about deep stuff. I want to talk about spirituality. I want to talk about metaphysics. And I didn't know how to do that. And I thought if I became an engineer that I was going to be around all these brilliant minds. It wasn't like that. I'm not saying I wasn't around brilliant minds, but they're brilliant with their job, with that specific job that they're meant to do. And they're trained and they're very like safe. That's the word, safe. They're not going to think outside of the box and think that they actually could be free and be an entrepreneur and go against the grain. And I'm such a person that goes against the grain and challenges authority. And my spirit was just dying. That was the name of my job that I worked at. My spirit was dying more and more each day. The more I was at Spirit, my spirit was dying. And it's a great company to work for if you want to work, if you want to be an engineer. And I know people that are killing trying to get a job there. But like I said, it just, it wasn't for me. My heart wasn't fulfilled. Every day I was thinking about what I could do on YouTube. I wonder if I would ever make music again. I wonder if I just got the nerve to start talking on YouTube and not edit my videos, which you see now. And I wanted to try to manifest the beach. Oh, that's interesting. It turned off right when I talked about it. I wanted to try to do the beach manifestation on the TV, but my Amazon Fire Stick died. It won't even power on. It's old as hell. It's old as heaven. It needs to be replaced. So, but I actually don't think I'm going to replace it. I think I'm actually just going to get rid of my TV. And I'm thinking I'm going to cancel my Netflix and my Hulu because I don't have it. There's nothing on there that I want to watch. I was a fan of some of the shows, but that was more to like numb me to go into work and maybe have something to talk about with people. But I don't want to watch any of that negative programming. No programming. Only positive programming from here on out. And gosh, I'm so excited to be my best version of myself. I can't wait for the eclipse on Tuesday. I'm definitely going to be doing a deep manifest. I keep wanting to say manifestation when I say meditation. They're practically turning into the same thing now. So, anyway, you guys, I'm not going to tell you the name of my company yet, but I will on one of the next videos. But, the word happy is in the name. When I created it, I knew that I wanted it to be something happy, and my sister's involved in it with me, and my daughter's involved in it with me. You guys, she's getting on the law of attraction now. She's starting to understand it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to show you this. I actually printed this because I printed this yesterday. I don't know if it'll show it backwards. This is a text that she sent me yesterday. She said, I was imagining, she said yesterday twice, let's go with it, okay? She goes, yesterday I was imagining me giving a speech in front of tons of people at a big conference yesterday about your huge accomplishment, and then parentheses, or business you made, and tons of people supported, and parentheses, heart. I remember I was saying at one point, the one thing my mom has that many of us don't is bravery. I think we all could have a little, sorry, I'm getting choked up. I think we all could have some more of that in this world. It will take you places, and she is the prime example. I'm so proud of you. And then close the quote. And then she goes, and everyone cheered and clapped as I shed a tear of happiness. Heart face, big smile. And she said, then she goes, it was my imagination running wild yesterday, but it felt real. You guys know the key to the law of attraction is feeling. Whatever you have in your imagination is to feel it. And even in the Bible it says, and not to get preachy, the Bible is literally explaining the law of attraction. Religion twisted the Bible, but the Quran, Bible, most religion, what it's based in, its foundations are the law of attraction, or actually I should say the law of, what is it actually, the bigger one, it starts with the C, the law, I was going to say the law of exchange, I know that wasn't a C, I forget what it is, but there's a bigger picture than the law of attraction. Because I don't know if I'm saying it right. I just heard about it yesterday, but it's like basically whatever you're asking from the universe, you need to make sure and give back, put into the universal bank account. And so like an example of like how I was doing that, because obviously I'm asking to be the CEO of this company that connects people that are involved in urban air mobility. And how can I, replace that? That seems so big. Well, an example is I was walking on the river. I saw a beer can, and I started to walk past it, and then something said, nah, go pick it up. And then I saw a whole bunch of beer cans, so then I looked like probably a homeless alcoholic, and I had a whole bunch of trash, and then I just went and took it to the trash can, and not to brag or anything like that, I don't want any extra applause or anything, but it's just given to give you an example of how to give back to the universe. And I, like, right when I did that, all these birds, like, and ducks came in front of me. I felt like the universe was like, thank you. My pleasure. And so just little stuff like that, and saying hi to everybody, even if they're homeless people or they might look threatening, it doesn't matter. Every person that walks by me on the road, I'm like, hi, 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 hi. And I love like counting, like every smile is like, that's a bank, that went into the universal bank account, all those smiles. And it was funny though, when I had all those when I had all the beer cans, a couple people looked at me kind of sketchy because I think they thought I might have been homeless. I was looking hella bummy too. It was so hot and I was pouring with sweat and I hadn't taken a shower yet. I was still wearing that gosh dang NASA shirt that I had on yesterday. Yeah, I finally took a shower today. I got super spiritual this weekend, but hygiene was on the back burner. I just wanted to find myself in nature. And I did. I was like dirty. I had dirt. I had mud on my legs. I was like getting down in the grass at the river by myself with my 432 hertz playing in my headphones, watching the river, I swear, part for me. It was a pretty mind-blowing experience. No drug I have ever done compares to walking near water in the sunlight with 432 hertz music playing in your headphones. Try that sometime. Holy crap. And I don't know if it's because I've been meditating and sun gazing. I know that might sound insane. Not just looking directly at the sun, but doing like a meditation with like either at sun, what I did like this morning when the sun came up, I did it like right before the sun was coming up. And then if it gets too bright, then let the, do it like with a tree in front of you and kind of like behind the leaves. and you actually can see that energy coming into your body and go flowing. You can actually see how it's all connected. I've only done it for 2 days now. I just started doing it yesterday, but that's where I'm alive. Hey, I don't know. That's what I'm being drawn to. So it is what it is. Anyway, and so then, so she said, it was my nation running wild yesterday, but it felt real. Like, I feel like you are so close to something big. You're right, Dominique. I am close to something big. And even in the Bible, it says, I just love this. I printed it so I could read that text. She just said that yesterday, but I'm going to keep reading it every day, because they even say in the Bible, if 2 or more people believe in something, I forget the rest of it, and don't even ask me to quote the scriptures, because it's been years since I've looked at the Bible. Actually, I do have a Bible that my brother gave me for graduation, my brother and my sister-in-law, and I've been looking at it, probably not in the exact way that they want me to, but it's actually very amazing if you think about the Bible. And in the beginning, God created man and I get excited. In the beginning, God created. Why am I blanking on that scripture? In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. I'm totally blanking on Genesis 1:1. I used to have to say that all the time. Anyway, never mind that. We're all raw here, vulnerable. Who cares? It is what it is. Atom, like in an electron. An electron in an atom. An atom is matter. The first man's name was Adam. I had that realization yesterday, like, whoa. So I'm almost feeling like, I don't know, but is God consciousness? Is that what God is? Or I feel like that's sort of what it all is about, that it's all one. And if we're created in God's image, we're creators. That's why the law of attraction works, because it's not that you're attracting something that doesn't exist to you. It's that you're actually putting it out in the universe, and the universe makes it for you. How nuts is that? So it's trippy, and it's addictive, and it's fun. So anyway, I'm sure some of my family members will think I've gone crazy. We have a family reunion in August, and they're going to be like, what? Danielle's not drinking? Nope, Dominic's not either. We're on law of attraction shit. Get on our level up. It's fine if nobody wants to. Nobody has to get on our level or whatever. I don't want to sound like I think I'm better than anybody or anything like that. I'm just being silly, because that's how we act with our siblings. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty exciting. And so anyway, I just wanted to share day 3. These videos get long. I'm surprised how long I can just ramble on about nothing. I just wanted to share day 3. So I thought I'll do one tomorrow, probably like right after I turn in my badge, because I know that's going to be really exciting. I'm really excited to do that. So anyway, stay tuned. Like, share. If you know somebody thinking about quitting their job, share this whole slew of videos, because they're going to keep going. I'm not slowing down. I'm not going back. I'm never going back to that person who I was. I'm never, ever going to be sad or upset to get up in the morning when I'm experiencing this beautiful world where we get to live any life that we want. I will never, ever be sad about that again. Ever. Thank you so much for watching. And also good vibes to you guys. Thank you for watching. And this is brightening up your day just for watching this, because it's a lot of good energy coming through. I feel it. I see you. You see me? Yes, I see you. So subscribe, share it. If you know somebody thinking about quitting their job, if they have a good reason, don't quit it in anger. Quit it in anger. Who cares? You get to make your future. Do whatever you want. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.